Empress Oracle, and well, I guess it would be Tuesday night Empress Live, but we're doing Ostara New Moon Empress energies here. We're going to tap in and see with the Fairy Oracle. Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle is going to give us a Fairy Cross reading tonight, so we're going to tap in with that. The Psychic Tarot is going to show us what is going on top of those cards. So I'm going to look into each one of those and read them to you and give you an idea of what you may be experiencing at this time and advice moving forward on all of this. I'm going to give you some spring cleaning tips as well, just to help clear the energy of your space, to get you ready for all of this energy that's coming forward. You can't see it on my table, but I will bring it forward for you to see. But I've got fresh flowers, I've got fresh sage, Palo Santo, different things like that. We're also going to tap into the Moonology cards. I am going to get one card out and read all of these things out from the book, so you get an overall idea of how the energies may be resonating with you at this time, okay? Ostara, it's like out with the old, in with the new. This is the time when spring cleaning is all the rage, and there's a reason for that. Energetically speaking, it brings in, or helps to bring in, so much more abundance for us. As always, we'll get some Lovers Oracle messages for advice and love moving forward. And do get a question ready for the end of the reading. I have my divination coin here, and we will flip it to see what is the answer to your question. All right, so speaking of protection that you can set in place, you know, around your home, and just to get the energies in a place where Spirit can assist you in helping to bring those manifestations through. First, we have air, all right? So air can be burning sage or Palo Santo, all right? I have some examples here. You can also use incense. This is, fire, of course, would be your candle. So these are all things, you know, from the elemental aspect that you can put on your table. This can be a simple table that you set up as your altar. Anything really will do, quite honestly. It's more about the intention that you're putting forward here. Fire, so water. We have, well, if I pan around here, well, you can see it a little bit. We've got the steam coming out from the diffuser, and this has got essential oils in it as well. And then earth, I have some beautiful flowers here in honor of Ostara, so I have those on the table. Sorry, you can't visualize it all. Earth also would be something like a crystal. You could use salt, sand, earth, you know, actual dirt, things of that nature. But all of these are help to, you know, get you in balance. It's like symbolic of getting all of those things in balance and in order for you. So in honor of that, the Fairy Cross, and these times of the years, you know, like full moons, new moons, and particularly equinoxes and solstices, these are great times to tap in and really speak with Spirit, you know, make those advances that you're wanting to make. They're portals, if you will, that allow us to make great strides at these times. So again, we're going to be looking at a Fairy Cross reading, which is going to show us in all areas what's going on. And then in the center of it all, we'll get some advice and see what's at the heart of the matter, all right? So it's going to be a really good reading. Thanks for sticking around with me till the end for all the good stuff. And thank you so much to the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides, to the Fairy Oracle. Show us what we need to know. Bless all on this beautiful Ostara new moon, and thank you so much. We are in the thick of it, the energies at this time, so this is really our opportunity to tap in and really make use of this in the most powerful ways. So again, we're going to be looking at a Fairy Cross reading. I'll get all the cards out, and then we'll look at each area, you know, mind, body, our hearts, you know, our energy, what our intentions are, and how that is serving us and helping us or hindering us as we're moving forward, right? Thank you guys so much for all of your support to the channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. You know, it takes a lot of energy to get on here and do these readings, and I absolutely am doing quite a bit right now. outside of doing the readings, which is a lot. So let us, though, tap in and see what is going on at this time. Tapping into the full spectrum of energies around us. Show us what we need to know to assist us through this portal. Alright guys, hit the like button as you come in and let me know how this reading is resonating with you below. If you have not subscribed already, do so and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of the readings that I put out or when I go live. What's coming out for our first card for the North? We've got Into the Woods. We're going to read all of these once I get them all out. South energy. We've got the Dark Moon coming out. Show me what's the East energy. Child of the Moon. A lot of moon energy coming out tonight. West energy. All right. Her special place. And show me what's at the center. The Gift. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to take a look at all of these cards and see what they have to say. Crystal magic at the bottom. Definitely may need to work with crystals or set up a crystal grid at this time. And definitely maybe I'll give a class on that. If you're interested, let me know. The Grail Fairy, something that's going to definitely help fill that void in your heart, help your heart to overflow. By the time the Libra full moon energies come around, you are likely going to be steeped in this, if you follow through on the plan and move forward accordingly. All right, so the Fairy Cross reading. We're going to be looking at the North card first, which tells of your body, the material aspects of your question. So Into the Woods. This first card is a number 29, which is an 11, stranger in a strange land, new experiences, feeling uncertain, transition zone. So things may be changing quite a bit, and your body is certainly feeling, right, these changes that are going on because of what you are experiencing going through this portal. This is that time of change in any case because it is spring. That's why the lilacs are here and blooming. It's time for you to move out of that, time where you've been in hibernation, so to speak, and wake up, if you will, and come out of the woods, come out of your hiding, if you will. All right, so 29, we'll read this first. This is going to relate to our energy and our body and how we may be feeling at this time. The energy of this card, Into the Woods, says, "'Tis time for you to move beyond your shelter, to fly a little further from home, to take a chance and go into a place where you have felt uncomfortable. Things that feel strange and uncomfortable for a time, but you will grow and change and become stronger as a result." Are you moving into a new area, new job, just a new way of doing things at this time for yourself as well? And maybe it feels a little uncomfortable. This fairy knows these are places she must walk through that are exposed and challenging. She will take great care as she does so, but walk on she will. There is no turning back, and there will be great rewards and flowering of talents and skills as a result of courage. So taking that chance, moving forward, I feel like in the middle, that's where your gift is as you get in alignment within yourself. So first, your body, it's like making that movement, taking those actions, especially the ones that you were inspired to take with that 11 energy could denote the energy of Gemini and having that balanced masculine and feminine aspect of ourselves, all right? Like knowing where we want to go, what's really going to make us happy, which is, again, advancing our talents, tapping into what we have to offer. And this getting up and moving our butt, if you will, and not staying in that place, hibernating or being an introvert. This isn't the time for that. It's time to put ourselves out there and be who we truly are. So now we're going to look at the energy of the South. The South tells of our intent and motivation. Dark moon, maturation, growing up, introspection, and know thyself. All right, so that is a number 6 card, so we're needing to find balance. Again, I feel like coming out of this, not necessarily dark energy, but just not allowing ourselves to hide away, any longer. This is definitely not the time to hide away. It's the time to get out and be out and about and meeting new people and different things like that. All right, so again, this is our intention. Is that what it said? Let me make sure I read that right. I lost my place. These are long readings, so hopefully you guys will find interest in this. But again, the South tells of your intent and motivation. So the dark moon energy says, interestingly, this can be interpreted as a menopausal card for women or one of seeming bad news bringing about change as their moon time moves to darkening. It is a time of understanding the frailties of the self and understanding the wisdom your years on this earth have taught you. Knowing that there is nothing that can be done at this time, knowing that you need to understand where you are responsible for the current situation. If this is a case of, getting more education and, understanding about, again, advancing your talents and skills, getting more I wouldn't necessarily say going back to school, but definitely learning more to be able to offer more to your clients. Even if you're in like a entrepreneurial, you have your own business or that kind of thing, right? So it's like this, perhaps being stuck in this situation at this point in your life is because maybe you haven't gained more knowledge and expertise to be able to offer more to those that you serve, right? It will never be too late. The test and the subsequent wisdom make this life here so worthwhile and will create your beautiful legacy for generations to come. You will rise up from this as the phoenix is reborn from the ashes, and we saw that and some a reading I just did that you'll see. Sorry, I'm tapping into all the readings I did for the next week ahead. But you are going to be rising out of this situation, especially if you allow yourself to move forward and don't stay stuck in the same routine, doing things the same way. Switch it up, do things different, revamp, refresh what you're doing. You will rise up from this as the phoenix reborn from the ashes, just as the moon will wax and grow full once again. Have hope, but do spend time in contemplation. All right, so this is time to definitely reevaluate things. All right, and this coming out energy, so maybe you're coming out of the closet, maybe you are coming out as someone new, someone who has revamped themselves, and people are going to be seeing someone different now at this time. Now let's make sure I'm going in order with this. I was going to read the East energy, but I don't know if that's the next one I meant to read. Oh, well, I didn't read it in order anyway. So the East tells of your mind thought patterns that are creating and shaping this situation. So Child of the Moon says forgiveness and transcending the ego. 36 coming to a 9. So I do feel like with it coming to a 9, you are just about at the end of this cycle, where maybe you feel like perhaps things should have come to you easier than they did, kind of energy is essentially what I'm tapping into here. But you're reclaiming your place, you're understanding who you are now. You must conduct a forgiveness ceremony as sincerely as you can in order not to recreate a situation that has previously hurt you. So this is not repeating cycles for sure. All right, as far as in your mind as well, not dwelling on the past, not allowing these past regrets to, encompass you, right? Understanding them for what they are, but understanding that you're bigger than those issues as it shows here, right? With her holding it between her hands, so it seems a lot smaller than she is. While you are still vibrating to the energy of the past, it cannot help but repeat itself. Even if the echoes do grow fainter, you can attain enlightenment, a lessening of the burden, a reduction in grief, a return of good cheer and optimism through forgiveness. By forgiving those who have hurt or persecuted us, we allow ourselves to be free. It is only then your repeating of the cycle can be done with. When you receive this card, ask the fairies to assist you, to help you find the opportunities to exercise your forgiveness muscles. Ask them to help you clear under moonlight and watch them clear and brush from you all the debris that causes you pain. This would be great to do at the Libra full moon coming up next in a few weeks. Just be willing, be open to it. Then it cannot help but free you from the past and allow you to step into the present, which is all we have, right? You will know you have forgiven when reminders of the person or situation no longer cause you distress. So, are you at this place at this time? Have you forgiven to the point where you aren't, you know, in the shadows with this energy, still holding on to this energy? And maybe that's what this is. You know, you've been pulled back for so long, but in more of a depressed state, instead of focusing on yourself perhaps and how you can grow and become even better and glow up, you know, instead of staying hidden and not allowing people to see who you truly are. When we do not forgive, we are energetically and quite literally dragging them around behind us. And we know how that gets if you have a dead body behind you, right? And it is that weight that can hold us back from our true potential. All right. So if you are holding on from something from the past, you know, and you don't feel like it's easy to forgive, maybe it's even as far back as childhood, you know, because here we've got her special place, you know, tapping into that place where you feel good, you feel beautiful. Find your own safe space inside and out. You know, you may not have ever felt safe within yourself or knew how to create that, but there is a way to do so so that you can know that you don't have to worry about where you are at any given time. You always can be safe. You always know because you've asked ahead of time for sure, you know, to be supported, to be surrounded and protected no matter where you go. Her special place can signal a need for solitude and quiet, a break from busyness. So, have you been too busy, perhaps, and not giving yourself enough time to decompress and regain your energy stores, recharge your batteries? Take a break from hearing about disasters and create an oasis where only some can enter and only at your invitation, right? Somewhere where people can't disturb you. Maybe you need a she shack, a she shed, or whatever they call that. Somewhere where you can go where nothing, not even animals, can disturb you, because we really do need to be able to disconnect, you know, mind, body, and emotions, and be able to reconnect within ourselves. So, this really may be a necessary thing for you. Drawing this card could signify that it is time to put energy into creating your own special place, a room or home or a space to work where you feel safe, creative, and without judgment, where you don't have to worry about someone looking over your shoulder or judging you because of what you're doing. You have a great gift here, all right? And Spirit is trying to assist you with tapping into that gift, is what I'm seeing mostly with this. And again, it is about needing to practice or learn more. And if you don't have that time where you can be by yourself, be in solitude, and not have others disturbing you, then it may be hard for you to really tap into that creativity like you need to. And within the heart of you, the soul stuff you are working with and integrating and transmuting through this issue. So, this is what you're transmitting through this issue, everything that has to do around your gift or this gift that Spirit wants to offer you. A present, an offer, nurturance, growth, and potential. So, again, you have a lot of potential coming forth here with this gift energy. And that is a number 47, also coming to an 11. So, we're definitely learning how to master ourselves, is what this feels like with all of this energy coming through today. But it's like, are you ready to go to the next level? Are you ready to take the steps that are necessary for you to be able to receive all of the gifts within you that you can unlock at any time? A gift which has to do with your well being, health, and transformation. A proposal to help you change your life that is small and not the least grand or glittery, not in the least grand or glittery, but which has enormous substance and potential to it. Work with your hands, the arts working with earthly elements, encourage is encouraged and supported by the Fae, silversmith, blacksmith, jeweler, nurse, farmer, veterinarian, energy healer, animal lover, conservationist, builder, or eco mystic. Are you one of these? You definitely have a great gift to offer to this world, Spirit is saying. Peaceful resolution to trivial disputes, the de-escalation of disagreements through tenacity, focus, strength, courage, and thorough research and investigation. So this is definitely going to require you to put that time and effort in, the blood, sweat, and tears, right? To really be able to unlock this gift, right? To move out of this negative, dark energy of feeling like you don't have the potential and ability to really, strive to those levels, those higher levels that maybe you feel like others can, but you can't. This is somehow not meant for you. So we're going to look into the Psychic Tarot and get a card on each one of these to see further what energy you may be dealing with around all of this. All right, and then I'll get a Moonology card out and I'll read from that to see what this spiritual strength is we may be needing at this time to deal with this conflict and deceit perhaps we've seen around us whenever we perhaps try to um, put time into our gift. Maybe we feel like there's always people out there who are trying to come up against us. They're, trying to be competitive or trying to one-up us in some way. All right, show me the energy of Into the Woods. We have hope coming out. So maybe you've lost some hope in a situation, in something that you want to move forward on. All right, that is in fact your calling. It's telling you though to come out of the closet, come out of the woods, allow yourself to see that you really are supported. It does take work though to be able to grow and build these things. All right, dark moon energy. With the dark moon, we have the sacral chakra in reverse. So this is definitely going to make it more difficult for us to be able to feel as though we are connected with what we are trying to grow. But again, as we become more connected with it by studying it, by researching it, learning more about it, that is going to help us to tap into the creative ways that we can bring this forward and offer this to the world. Child of the moon, what do we need to know? Harmony coming out here today. Definitely bringing some harmony within yourself, connection within yourself, or a situation around love. We will definitely look more into that. The waiting game also came out with that as a bonus, so we will look at that as well. Her spiritual place, what do we need to know? We have foundations and achievements, which came out in the reverse. That would be the Four of Wands in reverse, so maybe home is not a place where you really can find that ability to relax, to be able to focus on your creative endeavors. Wow, with the gift we have light and transformation, which were main energies coming out with all of this today. So let's read these cards and see what we got going on. A lot of wisdom coming through, definitely within getting into learning of some sort, whether that's going back to school or just learning more about what it is that you're studying. Material harvest coming out here. All right, let's see what is going on here today, why we have these energies here. Into the woods and hope. So hope is a 17. Let's look at number 17 here. I don't know where these are exactly located in here, so thank you for your patience. All right, so hope, along with the Into the Woods card. So this card in the traditional tarot is the Star. So this came out in the reverse, all right? So this card focuses on the qualities of hope, faith, healing, aspiration, success, and finally, enlightenment. When this card appears, know that a special wish you have made may be fulfilled in time. The Hope card will help show you that the impossible can indeed become the possible. The force that works through your soul, determining what is possible and the difference between success over failure, and above all, who we are, is the power of your belief. Above all, maintaining a positive attitude starting right now. This very minute will allow your soul to soar. You'll discover an opportunity to shine as you reach for the stars. All right, so it's time for you to come out of hiding. It's time for you to reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. Is that what a Buzz Lightyear says? That is funny. Anyway, we're going to move on to the sacral chakra energy and the dark moon and see what is going on in this is the south energy. So this is your intentions, all right? So we're going to check in here and see what's going on. Again, number 2 with the sacral. Thanks for being patient with me as I look for these because I don't know where exactly they are. In here, Jesus. Oh, a little bit further. Okay, here we go, guys. Thanks for your patience while I look these up. So again, we got the sacral energy, and that came out reversed with the dark moon energy, right? So the color orange, the sound vom, the element water, glands, testicles, and ovaries, and the key words are I want. So this is something that you have wanted for a long time, and maybe because it's taken so long to come to you, you've lost faith and hope that it will come to you, is kind of what I'm feeling with this energy. Let's read it because it does have a little bit more to it. So again, Vam, and this will help as you're either looking at, orange light, holding an orange crystal, especially over the sacral chakra, which is just below the belly button. This will help you to make a different choice, a different decision, to go in a different way that's actually going to help you to tap into that creative flow, all right, and get you unstuck. Known as the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located 2 fingers below the navel and relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. To keep the chakras balanced and its energy flowing, try dancing, moving your hips and lower abdomen. Use a color meditation and yoga practice. Express your sexuality and nurture yourself. And remember, you do matter. So keep this in mind. What you matter, what you have to offer to this world matters, and Perhaps, someone else needs to realize that you matter as well. We're going to read both of these cards coming out here today. Child of the Moon with Harmony and the Waiting Game. I believe this is the Six of Pentacles energy, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, guys, we don't get there. Harmony, here we go. So Harmony first, coming out with Child of the Moon, I'm going to read to you. You can let me know below how all of this is resonating with you. So Harmony and Child of the Moon. This card signifies the possibility that a deep spiritual initiation, partnership, or union is taking place at this time or is manifesting in the future. This doesn't always necessarily represent a love affair of the heart, but could signify other forms of relationships in your life, whether they are personal or business related. Remember, not all partnerships have to be one-to-one. They can be forged with a group, an organization, a pet, or even an incident or situation. This is the Lover's card, by the way. Ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? This is something very important, especially if you're trying to put yourself out there, even stronger for people to see you as like that expert or, that kind of thing. Someone who has that experience behind them and is a balanced person. How can I make it stronger? Are we teaching each other? What have I discovered, or am I still uncovering about myself through this union? Are the people in my life empowering and encouraging me to be all that I can be? Within every relationship, there is an encoded lesson that you've hopefully gained, or in some cases, one that you still need to learn. All right, so coming to that harmony within ourselves. What is the waiting game energy? We need to make a decision. Are we going to keep holding out, or are we going to come into union with ourselves again too, with the 1-1, right, kind of energy? So I really feel like there's this need for this balance within ourselves at this time. Hang on just a second, guys. I'm going to find it. Okay, so the waiting game. Thank you for waiting with me. So the waiting game energy here says, this card indicates that you have worked hard and set things in motion in certain areas of your life, and you're now waiting for the results to come to fruition. The number 2 is all about choice and decision. In the past, you may have been afraid of making decisions or choices, but now you're no longer held prisoner by this fear or the constraints of old pages don't turn. All right, of old beliefs, right? Expect the best and be open to the limitless power of your intuition, which is presently very strong. Trust and use it to assist you. Achievements and success are assured, but once obtained, don't let it change you. Remember who you are, the effort that it took to get to this point, and the gratitude you need to show to the people who helped you. So never forget the people who helped you to get to where you are is what this is saying. Those people around you that love you, that have supported you, believed in you and all of that, even when others didn't, right? So, for it will continue to guide, stay on your spiritual path, for it will continue to guide you on the journey of your soul. Beautiful. So no longer waiting. Things are growing. Now you're in harmony. Now you know you've got to make this choice to believe in yourself, to continue to hold out and have hope. All right. This is going to be very important for you moving forward. Next card was finding your special place, getting alone so that you can again tap into yourself to really understand what it is that you need to know about moving forward, what you need to do, what are going to be those next steps that you need to take, right? And being able to feel good about that. But if you're in a place where you're constantly stressed out and you never have an opportunity to pull back and get back into that balance that you need to be in to take advantage of these opportunities that are coming forward, right? Then these opportunities may pass you by because maybe you don't go to that dinner or that get together, that you could have met someone that could have helped you to move things along, right? All right, so this came out in reverse, so do be aware of this energy is what that means. Important energy here today. So this card again is, it doesn't say that it has any significance in the tarot because some of these don't, but others do. So foundations and achievements, this is what we're working on, and being able to find that safe place, all right, where we can reconnect within ourselves. So if we don't have that within our home with this coming out in reverse, we've got to find that place, all right? Our gifts, our transformation, all the good stuff depends on it. This card confirms that you have been building, that what you've been building is now firmly established with a strong and solid foundation, but not when it's in the reverse, okay? You deserve this, and it is time for you to harvest the rewards of your efforts. What you have sown, you can now reap. Be open to receive as you have worked hard and have given so much. Allow the universe to give a little back to you. For there has to be an even exchange and giving and receiving in order to prime the pump of gratitude and reinforce the law of attraction. So we definitely need to be able to tap into that law of attraction energy to bring all of that forward. These gifts that are going to allow you to see the light, to see this transformation that's been taking place within you. All of a sudden, you're going to be there. This is going to be upon you before you even know it. This is at the heart of the matter, your gifts. Opening back up to them again, all right? Not turning away. So 19 first, we're going to look at the light. All right, so the light energy is the sun. Beautiful. These both came out in the upright. So you are definitely discovering a lot at this time, especially with the sun card coming out with the transformation card. This card reassures that this is your time to be in the light. No matter what is happening around you, prosperity and bliss are promised. The qualities of this brilliant card are pleasure, happiness, contentment, growth, success, joy, and illumination. This is at the heart of everything that you want, and your gift is tied to it. The light always brings forth new birth, a constant renewal of life. This is one of the best, if not the most positive card in the deck, and it is yours. The light card reminds you that because it is power, nothing remains in the dark. So no more in the dark energy, right? Through this illumination, truth and certain paths before you begin to emerge and can be surely seen. Using the energy of positive thoughts and continually thinking about the happiest and most joyful memories about will light the path before you and even more brightly and attract exactly what you have been emanating. Keep on shining is what this says. And also coming out is transformation. And this will be our last card here. We'll then look at a Moonology card for us in transformation. It's the Death card, I knew it. So you have a lot going on at this time. It's like you are finally awakening that gift by seeing the light finally, understanding so that you can finish and go through this transformation process. A time of endings is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. These could be taking place in your personal life, relationships, business, or career. So do not resist, is what this is saying. You have the strength, and the transformation card asks you to have courage and to know that renewal follows every conclusion. So it's like one door opens, or one door closes, another opens. Endings and beginnings energy here. But you're seeing the light, you're seeing the ability for things to be even better in your life. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of the old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. Are you ready for this new path? There is so much abundance at hand if you are ready, right? To gain the wisdom, to gain whatever, education or higher learning that you may need to advance your gift, to allow not only a transformation for others, but also for yourself. First, it will happen through you because of, what you're learning, what you're putting together, and then you will be able to offer this to others and help them to have the same kind of transformations in their own lives. That is so amazing. You know what I mean? So let's tap in and see what the Moonology cards have to say for us. We're going to get one advice card from here. We'll then get a couple of the Lover's Oracle cards for love messages moving forward through this beautiful portal. I hope you guys have enjoyed these messages. Definitely hit the like button and let me know below how they've resonated. I appreciate all of your support to the channel. Thank you so much. Subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any readings. What do we need to know? Advice. We have Go For It coming out today. So this is like, don't hold yourself back any longer. Why would you want to do that? Aries energy, and we are moving into Aries season very soon, right? This is next up, coming up very soon. So we are moving into that ability to step into our power. But are we going to stay in the dark? Are we going to continue to hide away and not believe that we have the ability to tap into our creativity and really live an amazing life? Maybe it's uncomfortable, the changes and things of that nature that are happening at this time. It is uncomfortable when we go through change. It is uncomfortable for that caterpillar to be in the cocoon and to come out the butterfly, but it is so worth it. And if you trust the process and you don't resist the change and you don't get stuck in the cocoon, amazing things can happen. Just keep swimming, keep pushing through, keep, charging forward is what I heard with this Aries energy. So new moon in Aries. It is new moon in Aries, and then the next full moon is going to be in Libra. So amazing. So it's, 6 months or the opposite of what the sign is for the full moon, generally speaking, for the month that it's in. So new moon in Aries energy. How many of you guys are feeling all of this change energy? Do you feel like a lot of things have been changing in your lives? Maybe you've been trying to keep up with it all. I definitely feel like a lot's been going on for sure. All right, new moon in Aries, and go for it. All right, it is time for you to just do it. All right, Nike, just do it. This card heralds good news, opportunities abroad, and the outlook is positive. Go through the doors that are opening for you. Whoa, is that not wild that we're talking about these portals? These doors are going to be opening up for you, all right? Get ready for them is what Spirit's saying. Don't believe, the lie that you're done for and that you can't have everything that you want. You just got to go for it. Take those actionable steps to get you there. Spirit will be there at the finish line and along the way with you. There's every reason to believe you will create what you want, even if you feel a long way from your goal. Keep going. Be courageous. Chase your dreams. with childlike enthusiasm and expect your desires to be satisfied. Don't sit around making plans. Take action. This is crucial, and we've been saying that. Take action. 44:44 coming up on the timer. Any of you been seeing fours? I definitely did today on my clock. I saw fours, and I saw it in four different places. 444. In any case, this is all about your stability, getting everything in place in home, your foundation, your life. Chase your goal, believe in divine timing, in love, make the first move if you dare. Financially, be proactive. All right, so the affirmation is at the right, sorry, I am at the right track. Soon I will. Interesting. It says, I am on the right track. Soon I will. As soon as that opportunity is there, you're going to go for it. It's like you're at the racetrack, you're at the starting line, you're raring to go. And this is exactly where you need to be. This is the energy we need to be in to be able to take advantage of those opportunities as soon as they spring up and present themselves. Assess the situation, yes, but then go for it. Don't hold yourself back any longer. More Aries energy. Work through your feelings, all right? Work through these emotions, these past, you know, situations where things didn't work out, where maybe you didn't give everything that you could have, all right? But you're being given the opportunity to understand that if you just gain that little bit more knowledge or whatever it is that you need to, put you ahead of the game, give you that cutting edge, you are going to succeed and you're going to see amazing success as a matter of fact, all right? So don't give up, believe in your goals, get into that childlike belief and wonderment and energy and allow yourself to succeed. We got this energy coming out here today that says, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. This is very important to do at any time, but especially when we're in a state, especially when we're not believing in ourselves and our abilities, when we get to a point where we start to doubt our own ability to achieve great things, right? Then we have to look within ourselves and really have those tough conversations and try to understand what's going on. So with that her special place energy coming out here, I feel like this goes along with it right here, needing to find that place where you can relax and unwind. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself, all right? Have you been feeling that way, that you're just burnt out? You've been giving so much more to everything else, but now is the time to really give to yourself and figure out how you want to live this life, all right? And get into that energy that's really going to help to draw that to you and those opportunities to you that you can take advantage of, you know what I mean? Here, hit the like button and let me know below how this is resonating. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification as well, okay guys? And thank you so much to everyone who's joined and will join. I truly hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, or night. Blessings to all of you. All right, get your question ready. I'm about to flip the coin here in 3, 2, 1. Woo, that was close. All right, the answer tonight is a big yes, baby, yes. All right, go for it is the energy that I get with that Aries card again. It's time for you to go for it. Go for your dreams, for everything you've been wanting. You deserve it. Blessings to you, Ostara, new moon blessings. And I will see you soon for another reading. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow for Witchy Wednesday. Bye for now.